Welcome back to the D4 channel, and today we'll be doing a spoiler review on Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 8, Bad Territory. But before we get to that, please like and subscribe to the D4 channel for all your Star Wars entertainment on this side of the YouTube galaxy. Please click the like button and the bell for notifications for every time we upload a video, and comment. We will respond to every single one of your guys' comments. So please comment on the video, help the YouTube algorithm favor us a little bit more. And also check out our Spotify. We do have a Spotify now, so you could also listen to this review on Spotify. So please give us a shout out on Spotify. I will have the link to our Spotify in the description below. But without further ado, let's get to the episode. And again, if you haven't seen episode 8, Bad Territory, this is a spoiler review.
How does your hand feel now?
The same.
Unfortunately, it may never heal 100%.
Alright, so episode 8 is kind of a little bit back to our adventure of the week episode, but it still furthers the plot. And not much happened in this episode compared to the other ones, but it did do a lot in terms of furthering the character, specifically Crosshair, in his development, and also putting them on the right track on figuring out what the Empire, what Palpatine wants to do with Omega, and all these experimentations with the M count. So they learn that a high-class bounty hunter is basically collecting individuals with high M counts to help further Palpatine's goal of, as we know later on, immortality. But they don't know why exactly they want Omega for this. So they Hunter and Wrecker, they go to meet Fennec Shand to figure out why the Empire is collecting these individuals with high M counts. Meanwhile, Omega and Crosshair are on Pabu to basically figure out why Crosshair's hand is trembling. So they're both doing their individual things. So Hunter and Wrecker meet Fennec Shand. In order to get the information, she has them working for her to take out this criminal, this bounty hunter, whatever you want to call him, this scum, who apparently took out some of Haxion Brood's leadership, which, if you know Haxion Brood from the Star Wars Fallen Order games, they are a criminal syndicate, and clearly he is a very dangerous criminal, and they want his head. So she hired Hunter and Wrecker to assist her in capturing him because he's been a slippery fellow. So they go to like this almost like Crocodile Gundy like type of environment where they're on a swamp, and they have to capture him. And he's like a giant, I don't even call it, like, he's like a giant grasshopper, and he's very dangerous. But with the help of Hunter and Wrecker, Fennec Shand is able to take him into custody. Meanwhile, Crosshair and Omega are trying to figure out what the Empire did to him to make him like tremble. He still can't shoot right, and she's like, well, you're still better than most average people. And he's like, that's not good enough for a sniper. It's either you hit them or you don't, which is pretty much true. And he is better than the average stormtrooper based on their performance and based on his new disability. But for Crosshair, that's not good enough. And AZ basically said, everything with you is fine physically. It might be something mentally that's wrong with you, which is what's stopping him to perform the way he did before he went to Tantus. So, and Omega said, let's try meditation. And he's like, where did you learn that? She's like, Kashyyyk. He's like, you've been to Kashyyyk? And I love how this episode, he doesn't know, like, certain people, like, when they mention Fennec Shand, he's like, who's Fennec Shand? She didn't know she went to Kashyyyk. So he's missed a lot. And I love how Omega, like, I don't know whether Omega's M count is specifically high, because she is a clone of Jango Fett, and his midichlorian count wasn't exactly high, but there's something special about her. She's more open-minded. She's more attuned to her surroundings. And obviously Sabine has taught us that you don't need a high midichlorian count to use the Force. You just need deep belief and a lot of training. So clearly there's something very special about Omega, and seeing her teach Crosshair how to calm his mind. Now, whether the meditation and the stuff she's teaching him will work to help cure his hand remains to be seen. But I thought it was a nice moment of them just taking a breath. He's trembling, and she's holding she's holding his hand to calm him, and it's just a very nice scene to further their bond together, both Crosshair and Omega. And then meanwhile, after Fennec got her man, she didn't have the information that Hunter and Wrecker wanted, but she said she will get it. And then she turns on the hologram and talks to this mysterious figure. We don't see the figure's body, we don't hear the voice. The theme, though, while she was talking, is very similar to Asajj Ventress's theme in the Clone Wars. Last time they did this mystery hologram call, it was Captain Rex. This time, I believe it is Asajj Ventress. So next episode, we will probably get Asajj Ventress in the next episode. If not the next episode, the episode after that. But it definitely has to be Asajj, because the fact that we don't hear a voice or see the body, it has to be. So, and that's how the episode ends. They leave it on that big cliffhanger, and I think I'm really excited to see, despite it maybe retconning the book Dark Disciple, I am very excited to see Asajj Ventress again. She's one of my favorite characters in the Clone Wars and in all of Star Wars lore. So I'm very interested to see how they use her and why is she there and who will be accompanying Asajj on this so-called like investigative hunt. Maybe you might see a little Quinlan Voss, because we do get hints of him in both the comics and in Obi-Wan. In the comics, they show the survivors of Order 66, and he is one of them. And in Obi-Wan, he clearly is helping the Path, help hide high M count individuals from the Empire. So I'm curious to see if we see Quinlan in the next few episodes. But you let me know what your thoughts on episode 8 Bad Territory is. Did you like this episode? Did you not like this episode? Let me know in the comments below. And again, like and subscribe to the D4 channel for all your Star Wars entertainment on this side of the YouTube galaxy, and listen to us also on Spotify. So please do all that. Help us grow as a YouTube channel and help us beat the YouTube algorithm. But from me and my counterpart D4, may the Force be with you guys, and have a nice day. Peace.